Hello everybody. In today's video we're going to do a bunch of work on the bottom of the hull. We're going to make a hole so that the wires come out. We might even get started on the other side. So if you want to see that and more, make sure you stay tuned. Hello BSC family, and welcome back to my bench. So yeah, like I said in the intro, I got a bunch of stuff done, or I wanted to get a bunch of stuff done, and didn't realize that I didn't record a opener on this video, so I ended up working on this thing and working on it and working on it. Yeah, so as you can see here, I'm actually in the process of working on this upper gun deck, right? This is the main deck, and I've still got a bunch of planking left to do, but I've got a bunch done already. And I've also got these things cut out for, you know, in the back and stuff, in the front, right? Yeah, but as for the planking on the sides, other than a couple little pieces that I have left to do, I got one put in here, and this side here, got a little bit of sanding left to do, but this side is pretty much done up to this floor anyways. Now these pieces up here, I'll talk about that in a minute. There's some parts that go there and I'm not doing that. But anyways, so we've got the hole in the floor, or in the hole I should say, and all the wires are pulled through, right, nice and clean. Now we've also worked on this side. This side is again pretty much done. I got another piece here that I got to fit in, and a little bit more sanding to do, and a whole bunch of nails to put in. I haven't put all the nails in yet, so I've got all them to put in, some along here, things like that. But that is pretty much done on this side as well. There's another little piece here I got to fit in, this tiny little piece right here, right? So I got to do that. Instead of cutting these pieces like they want you to do, because they want you a nice clean cut, I opted for breaking them and chipping them out a little bit, just to give it a little more style, right? Now, if you want to do one of these ships, make sure you go check out OcCre, right? Because they sent this to me, and to build for you guys. So if you're interested in any type of these ships, these wooden ships or accessories for ships, go check them out. I have a link for them down in my description, okay? So far, this ship has been real easy to do. A couple little things, but I mean, that's pretty much with any type of kit. Now, don't expect this to go together like a plastic kit. This is a wood kit. You need to fit and shape and sand and glue and refit and resand. This is not just a glue together type pre-fitted kit like a plastic model kit. Okay, this takes some woodworking, but anybody can do it. It's easy enough to do. All right, follow the instructions, and yeah, a little bit of boat knowledge does help a bit, but again, you can still do it. So yeah, if you're interested and want to give something like this a try, go check out the description, go to their site and see what they've got. I'm sure there's something there that you'd probably love to do. So anyways, yeah, this is where I'm at with it. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of nails left to do on this side. I have cut out these 3 beams here because this is an open hatch. Now I do have to put some trim on this here. I got to put a couple pieces under the edges here, and then yeah, the grates can be done once the decking is done and stained. And yeah, we're gonna go from there. So when I come back, I'll have a bunch more done. I'll probably have these in, probably have the rest of this deck done, might be working on the trim, and yeah, I'll show you the other parts. There's these Canon parts. They're not Canon parts, but like the little pieces that go on the side here. Right here. Okay, so these two pieces here go together, all right, and they are supposed to go just like this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, from the last clip to this clip, a lot has happened. I had to stop because somebody was coming in the room and yeah, making all kinds of noise. But since then, I've put this aside, and the old YouTube room is no longer, and now I'm on this side of the addition, and it is been renovated quite a bit. Check for videos on my channel. You'll see lots of updates on that. Now, where I left off with the other one, I was explaining about these panels here, right? And they kind of go like this, right? And to me, what I was going to say then was they look ugly, right? They're supposed to be like that, and that's, you know, what they're supposed to cover the sides, and they look ugly. So what I want to do is I went out and I bought more planking, because I don't think there's going to be enough for what I want to do, but I picked up more planking, and I'm going to eliminate these, and I'm going to continue the planking all the way up. Now the side pieces up here, one of these things here, right? This is supposed to go here, okay, kind of like so, all right? Now these ones are actually supposed to be exposed. You would see these, and then you would start planking again at the top and cover this part up here. So there's also another piece back here that kind of goes up, and same thing, that gets covered as well. So you'll see the inside of this, but the outside will be planking, right? I'm going to leave that, but like I said, instead of using these, I'm just going to pull these out, and I'm going to plank all the way up, okay? So that's what's going to happen with that. I think it'll look a lot better, and let me know what you think down below. Now, aside from that, I have gotten more done. Obviously, I've finished off the deck, right? Stained it, and I've sanded wear marks in the decking where things would be. I've also planked, I'll show you that here. I've planked the one bulkhead here, and that one's glued on. Now I've also done this forward bulkhead, this upper poop deck bulkhead, and I've done the nose. I finished the nose on this, so the bow here is all sanded out. Now I may have to do a little bit more, but it's pretty close, right? Also, I've planked this deck, this deck, this deck, and this deck. I'll show you them here. Now I broke this one because it warped so bad, right? So I ended up breaking it right down the center, okay? Now these will go here. Now you won't see this because one, I'll end up gluing it back together, right? But the bowsprit's going to be right over top of where I broke it, so that one's good. That's been nailed and stained. Then we've got this forward deck. Okay, this one again, same thing. Been planked, stained, sanded. All I have to do on all of this stuff is varnish it. Okay, that gets this one again planked, nailed, painted, dry brushed, and that one will go right here. Then there's a matching piece that'll go up front here. right? So that one's good there. Then we got this one. It says to plank all the way back. There is no point, so don't waste material, okay? Because these go here, like so. Now, you leave these things for too long, and they warp, they twist. So, unfortunately, I've got a couple back here that are twisted and warped and stuff, so I'm going to have to do some forceful negotiation to get them where I want them to be. Obviously, like if you look here, well, you probably can't see, but this post here should be almost 10 millimeter, 8 millimeter ahead for it to fit. So I'm going to have to pull this one forward to be able to slide this in. Okay. Now at the same time, you can see that they're kind of overlapping here, and that's because everything again is twisted. So if I pull this forward, it allows me to straighten this one out, put it down in its place. All right. Now it's obviously it's offset here. One is sticking out further than the other. So to be able to do that, again, I'm going to have to clamp this so it's flush at the front. Pull this upper one forward. You know. So, but either way. Again, pre-sanded because there's a ladder on this side and a ladder on this side. This one leads to a door. I'll show you that here in a second. Yeah, it's this one here. It leads to a door. All right. And then this one, there's another ladder coming up here. And again, this one's been planked and sanded, nailed. I just got to finish doing the varnish on it, but that one will sit there like so, and there we go. So that's where I'm at. As you can see, with this bulkhead in the way, there is no point in planking all the way to the back. All right, you're never going to see any of this, so why waste the material? Okay. There's a little cabin over top of this one and a grate over top of this. There's a grate here and a grate at the front one. So we're all good there. So yeah, that's the plan. So the next video I'll have all of this varnished. I'll have all the bulkheads glued on and probably continue on planking. Let's see what the plans say, but yeah, that's what I'm looking at doing so far. And yeah, we're gonna have fun. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that bell notification, share out the videos. Please leave your comments and thoughts down below. Give me a follow on my Instagram, Facebook group. Links for them are down and below. And if you're looking at picking up a ship like this or any others, please go check out OcCre. Link for them are down in the description. If you want to help out the channel in any way, I do have a PayPal me link. I have the merch button. You can check out stuff I have in this Teespring store, and I have the membership button. You can always donate there as well. So with all that being said, no matter what happens in life, always try to get back to what you're doing as quickly as possible. Have fun with what you're doing. Take your time at what you're doing so you can get it the way you want it. And always, always have fun and build it for you. So until next time, later.